We've been called to a garden where bees have been moved into a children's playhouse. They've chosen this interesting spot underneath this little wooden toy stove.
Okay. Quite a decent amount of bees in this little spot though.
It's small, it's light enough for us to move, which makes it a lot easier than cutting open the wall or the roof. We could actually pick this up and take it with us to the apiary, but the bees are actually exposed under the stove, so we've decided to use the bee vac and remove them. Try and keep them from running too far from the nest. Most importantly, we want to keep this space safe for the kids, but also give the bees a proper home. It's just resources.
Yeah, it's just resources.
As usual, it's the two of us today. Ethan's on the bee vac, and I'm in charge of tilting the stove and framing the comb once he cuts it out of the nest. Working inside the kids' playhouse is quite snug, so we're trying not to knock into each other and everything, while still keeping the bees calm. I'm going to be framing this comb outside of the playhouse.
Okay, this next piece has capped brood on it.
How's it looking?
Yeah, not bad. Haven't spotted the queen yet.
Okay.
We might need to pick up the tape. Okay. Yeah, that's so neat.
The rain's on its way.
Yeah, that's so neat.
Just as we start removing the bees from under the stove, the weather turns and a typical thunderstorm rolls in. 1 second it's clear, and the next we can hear the rain is coming. We don't want the bees exposed to the cold wind and heavy rain, so we've sped things up a bit here, and Ethan focuses on getting as many bees into the bee vac as possible while I get the brood comb out and into the hive.
How are you doing, Lee? Yeah, good.
Is the rain starting, eh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Almost done, yeah.
Summer's a difficult time for us. We've had a couple of removals where the weather starts to suddenly turn on us halfway, and we can't really find a reliable weather app. So if you know of one, please make a recommendation below. It always becomes a bit of a race between us finishing the job and protecting the bees from the cold, wet rain.
Have you done this before in the garage?
No, just first time. Normally, we transfer these bees into their hive out in the apiary, where the hive is going to reside for a few weeks before we position it in another apiary, or it could stay in the place that we actually do the transfer. But because of the storm, we brought the bee vac home, set it up in our garage instead, and did the transfer there. The main goal here is to get the bees onto the brood frames and into a calm, dry hive as quickly as possible. The storm's already stressed them out enough, and also the vacuuming of them from their nest. We don't often do a garage transfer. This is actually the first, but when the choices are wet and cold or dry and a bit unconventional, we'll pick the garage. We love to use a bee vac. It lets us collect the bees without harming them and then release them straight back into the hive a little later. With the brush.
Yeah.
That's another job done. The playhouse is safe for the kids again. The bees now have a proper hive to build up in. It's a small colony, but with a bit of good weather and some foraging, they should grow nicely over the next couple of months. If you enjoyed this little playhouse rescue, have a look at our video where we found bees inside a couch. Very different location, and a real problem. Nice.